show. I am sitting here with Steve from the Lake Dillon Fire Department. We're just kind of talking, it's kind of a funny day to be talking about fires because there's so much moisture out there right now and so much in terms of rain and precipitation that we have been seeing. But what does that mean for us? We haven't had any big fires. Are we kind of out of the woods in that?
We are in a fire-prone area. We can have fires any time of year under any weather conditions. We've had wildfires when there's been snow on the ground.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that nobody lets down their guard. The fact is that we've had a great summer so far. Our wildfire danger right now is low, which is unheard of for late July.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Exactly. But we also know that a week or two of dry weather and lots of sunshine and all of our vegetation can dry out
That's
pretty
all
quickly.
it takes.
And every year as we get into late summer, early fall, the grasses start to cure out, they dry up, and we will have another potential wildfire season before we have snow on the ground.
So don't let your guard down quite yet. But so in terms of preparedness, are we prepared to fight a larger wildfire right now?
Well, I always like to tell people because they sometimes don't have an understanding of our full capabilities. But we have in Summit County 32 firefighters on duty at any one time. This is across all of the departments in Summit County, the 3 departments in the Forest Service. They're very well equipped, very well trained firefighters. Yeah. But that's not that many bodies when you're talking about a big wildfire.
What it can be.
And by comparison, in Colorado Springs, they have a couple hundred firefighters on duty, and they were not able to stop the Waldo Canyon fire or the Black Forest fire. All of this is just to say we are well equipped for the size of a community that we have, but if Mother Nature has a vengeance for us, we're going to be mostly just getting people out of the way and looking for places where we can make a stand. We're not going to be able to stop a big, fast-moving wildfire.
Yeah, definitely. So, and what can homeowners themselves do to help in being prepared? Because we all are a smaller community, and you want to kind of put your 2 cents in and help everyone be prepared.
Absolutely. We have to realize that we're all in this together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neighbors, neighborhoods, communities. And recognize that we live in a fire-prone area. Even if you're in town, we are susceptible to wildfires. So we ask that residents take some meaningful steps. First and foremost, be prepared for an emergency. So have an evacuation kit already in your car, ready to go. Have a plan with your family of how you will get back in contact with each other or reunite if you happen to be in different places. Also, you want to make sure that you have adequate food, water, clothing to get by if you're going to be isolated for a little bit. And finally, we ask that homeowners look very carefully at their property and build defensible space around their property, which is an area around it that's largely free of vegetation, where our firefighters could actually defend their home if there's a wildfire approaching. And in addition to that, make sure that their home is as hardened to wildfire as possible. So,
and what does that mean exactly?
It's little things like go up to the attic and look and see if your attic vents have a screen on the back of them to keep embers from getting into the attic vent. It's clearing pine needles off of the roof and off of the gutters.
And just that little stuff can really help you. Even when you were saying just having that conversation with your family and thinking about it. I know right now we're in a flash flood watch through today, so it's kind of hard to be in that mindset, but like you said, that can change. It's very Colorado weather. It's very temperamental, so it's very easy for that to switch fast.
Exactly, and I like to tell homeowners that any one thing that they do that will keep wildfire from reaching their home could be the one thing that saves their home.
Absolutely.
But as we started the conversation, the flip side of that coin is even if they do everything exactly right, we may not be able to save homes if we have the just wrong circumstances with a wildfire. So one more piece of the puzzle, I always hate to say this, is make sure that you're adequately insured.
Absolutely.
And check with your insurance agent to make sure that your coverage is appropriate.
As long as you're doing everything you can to be prepared, then that's a great help in both the community and for your own home. And then one last question, where can people go to find out maybe some more information about how to get prepared or about fire safety preparedness?
Absolutely. Well, the Lake Dillon Fire website, which is
Okay.
www.ldfr.org. That we have a full wildfire section on that website,
Great.
as well. Red, white, blue, Copper Mountain also have fire information. You can call. You can go to the county's Summit County Wildfire Council website as well.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of sources out there for you, and if you're just curious, definitely go check in and look up some of that information, because it's going to help you be more prepared and be more educated on the subject in general. So thank you so much for coming in today, Steve.
My pleasure.
Nice
Thanks for
talking with
giving us
you.
the forum.
Of course, yeah. So we have more. So stay tuned with us. We'll be back with more on Summit Sunrise.